Hi there, it's Sheldon here again, and we're going to be continuing with Three Little Birds, the song we did last week. Now, the first chord we learnt was the chord of C. Now, it's very important when you play the chord of C, particularly for what we're about to learn, that you're using finger number 3. So on your fretting hand, which is normally your left hand, count your fingers, not your thumb. 1, 2, 3. Finger number 3 needs to be on the bottom fret. 1, 2, 3. And that's C. You can see that, yeah? C. Third fret on the bottom string, number 3. Now, the next chord we need to learn is called G7. And it's a bit tricky to learn. So what we need to do now is take this finger down 1 fret. So it was on C, now it's on the 2nd fret. So it was on number 3, now it's on number 2. Now on the string above that, the E string, you're going to put your first finger, number 1, on fret number 1. And then on the string above that, the C string, you've got to use your second finger, the one in between, and put it on fret number 2. And that's G7. Now the interesting thing about G7 is that both finger 3 and finger 2 are both on fret number 2. One's on the C string and one's on the A string. G7. Okay, if you need to stop the video, you can stop the video and just make sure that you're not getting any of those sounds. Try and move your hand around until you're right on the very tips of your fingers, right on the end, like a ballet dancer, on the end of your fingers, not on the side, so you get this nice clean sound. Alright, now we're going to change from C to G7. C to G7. And the best thing you can do now is just sit here for a while and go C, G7, C, G7, C, G7 until it's nice and smooth. Now the way it goes in the song is like this. Make sure you've got the words in front of you, and the first line is rise up this morning, smile at the rising sun. So it goes like this on C. Rise up this morning, C, change to G, smiled at the rising sun, G7, yeah? So let's do that again. Rise up this morning, smiled at the rising sun. Good. Now, we're going to have to change to F now. Now, changing to F from G7 is not too hard. You just need to take this second finger up 1 string and take this third finger off. So if you need to look at your music or look at the F shape, that's what it looks like. 2 on the top string, 1 on the second from bottom string, the E string. So now we're going to have to do exactly the same thing. G7 to F. G7 to F. So we're going to go C, G7, F. So C, G7, F. Now there's an awful lot in that, so if you need to stop the video and go and try those chords together, that's totally fine. I'd expect that because that's a lot of chords to learn. So stop the video and practice going C, G7, F. And with the words, it goes rise up this morning, change to G7, smiled at the rising sun, change to F. 3 little birds pitch by my doorstep, another F, back to C, singing sweet songs, G7, melodies pure and true, sing, F, this is my message to you. Yeah, and that's the verse.